our students, and welcome to our first educational video together. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to write a cause-effect essay. But before we start our lesson, I want you to prepare two things: your English writing handbook with a draft paper in order to take some notes. So, I'll start our lesson by discussing college education. What is college education? College education is a post-secondary education at a specific field that one chooses himself to get an academic degree, meaning that when a student finishes his high school education, he enrolls into a college in order to complete his education in a field that fits him the best. Thus, college education is so beneficial on both the person himself and on the society. So, what are the benefits of college education? The first benefit of college education is having more job opportunities. When one has a college degree, he will have more careers to choose from, thus making getting a job an easy task. The second benefit of college education is having a high social status, as people will resort to a college-educated person for advice or an opinion. As well, college education builds up a developed society, as a highly educated workforce will be able to solve its social and economical problems in a better way. Moreover, college education boosts one's self-confidence, as college life provides a student with different life experiences, which makes him stronger and able to fit anywhere. To add, college education creates better social relations, as people will have more topics to discuss and different opinions to argue. Now, I want you to take 5 minutes to pause this video and read this piece of writing. As you can see, this piece of writing assembles an essay, as it consists of 4 paragraphs. And now, let's start analyzing a paragraph at a time, starting with the first paragraph. One can simply tell if a certain person has had a college education or not. Many of us who have completed their college education think of it as making the jump. A big difference does exist between the people who have completed their college education and those who have not. A college education can affect a person in many ways. It makes him more confident and stronger, and makes him get a better job that fits him. In this paragraph, the writer has started with the general statement, which was a fact. Next, he moved gradually into his next idea. And then, he ended his first paragraph with a sentence that tells exactly what the essay is going to discuss, without mentioning any details. So, what do you think this paragraph is? Of course, it's the introduction. We can conclude that the introduction consists of 3 main sentences: the general statement, where the writer starts with a general fact or question; a specific statement, where the writer gets closer into his topic; and a thesis statement, in which the writer states his topic and his 2 controlling ideas that he wants to discuss clearly. In this essay, the topic is a college education can affect a person in many ways, and the 2 controlling ideas are: it makes him more confident and stronger, and makes him get a better job that fits him. By going back to the essay, we'll see that the first paragraph of the essay is the introduction. Now, let's see the second and the third paragraphs. We'll start by reading the second paragraph. A college education makes a person stronger and more confident. It does this because it presents situations to a person who is attending college, and he or she learns so much more in a college setting than just getting the required education. A college student encounters all kinds of people in a college setting, and he or she must learn to communicate with different kinds of people, and this gives the students a big boost of confidence. Because of its profound effect on a person's life, college experience makes people become more confident and helps them make better and well-judged decisions. By going back to the thesis statement of the introduction, we'll notice that the first controlling idea in the thesis statement, which is, it makes him more confident and stronger, is represented in the first sentence of the first body paragraph, which is, a college education makes a person stronger and more confident. If we move on to the following sentences, we'll see that they are justifying and explaining the first sentence through presenting a reason and explaining it, then giving a justification and explaining it. Thus, we can conclude that the first sentence in the paragraph is the topic sentence, which tells what the paragraph is going to discuss, and then it's followed by supporting details to justify it. But what about the last sentence? Because of its profound effect on a person's life, college experience makes people become more confident and helps them make better and well-judged decisions. We'll see that this sentence is a concluding sentence, as it sums up the whole paragraph. Okay, let's move to the second body paragraph. Besides, going to college would make getting a job an easy task. A person with a college education could take a good job and even often find better ones throughout life. One of the best things about getting a college education is that you have more careers to choose from. A person would go to a college and study a specific area that matches the type of career he or she chooses. Therefore, if a person goes to a college and he wants to make more money, then he would choose to become a surgeon, economist, or lawyer. If he wants to express his ideas and creativity, he will just choose a career path like being a graphic designer, landscape architect, or journalist. Clearly, due to one's sufficient knowledge and good education, employers will call him. And just like the first body paragraph, if we recall the thesis statement of the introduction, we'll see that the second controlling idea in the thesis statement, which is makes him get a better job that fits him, is as well represented in the first sentence of the second body paragraph, which is, besides, going to college would make getting a job an easy task. And the same as the first body paragraph, if we move on to the following sentences, we'll see that they are justifying the first sentence in the paragraph by presenting two explanations and an example, which makes these sentences supporting details to the first sentence, which is the topic sentence. And the last sentence will be the concluding sentence that wraps the paragraph. We can conclude that an essay with two controlling ideas will have two body paragraphs. Each body paragraph will have a topic sentence that tells what the whole paragraph is going to discuss. It will have at least three supporting details that justify the topic sentence. They can be an explanation, a fact, reason, example, statistics, or expert's opinion. Each paragraph will end with a concluding sentence that sums up the paragraph. So, if the first paragraph of an essay is the introduction, and the following two paragraphs are the body paragraphs, what would the last paragraph be? Let's see together. In conclusion, getting a college education is very important as it gives the person the opportunity to become more confident in addition to the chance to get a job that fits him with a high salary. Thus, people who have college education tend to be more satisfied with a more comfortable life. We can see that this paragraph wraps up the whole essay. It paraphrases, restates using different words the thesis statement by re-mentioning the two controlling ideas, and it does not introduce any new information. So, what do you think this paragraph is? Of course, it's the conclusion. Now, the previous essay has discussed two effects of college education. What do you think the type of this essay is? Of course, It's an cause-effect essay. Now, let's see together the general traits of writing a cause-effect essay. A cause-effect essay consists of 4 paragraphs, an introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. The introduction consists of 3 main sentences, which are a general statement that could be a fact, a general statistic, or a question, a specific statement which gets the reader closer to the writer's main point, and a thesis statement which consists of the topic and the 2 controlling ideas, which are the 2 causes or the 2 effects that the writer wants to discuss. Each body paragraph consists of a topic sentence which tells clearly what the paragraph will discuss, at least 3 supporting details that justify the topic sentence, and each paragraph ends with a concluding sentence that sums up the paragraph. In the conclusion, the writer restates the thesis statement in order to sum up the whole essay. Now, I want you to open your writing handbooks, page 37, and read prompt 2. Unemployment is the condition of having no job. It leads to many problems such as poverty, violence, and poor health. In a well-organized cause-effect essay, discuss 2 effects of unemployment. In this prompt, we are required to discuss 2 effects of unemployment. The prompt has already helped us by providing 3 examples of the effects of unemployment, which are poverty, violence, and poor health. However, let's make our own web about the prompt and discuss the effects of unemployment. The first possible effect of unemployment is poverty, as an unemployed person will not have enough money to provide his own provisions. Another possible effect is poor health, as the unemployed won't be able to get the proper health care because of the shortage of money. As well, an unemployed person will always be stressed and tense, which leads to violence. Moreover, an unemployed person will have a lower social status than those who are employed. To add, unemployment leads to the loss of self-esteem, as one will lose his faith in his potentials. Another common effect of unemployment is suffering from mental health issues, such as depression and anxiety. In addition, one may end up committing crime in order to get money. These are just some effects of unemployment to help you write your own essay. Now, you can choose 2 of them to discuss in your cause-effect essay. But before writing your own essay, remember these steps. Start by brainstorming your ideas using a graphic organizer. Remember to write an attractive, related, and capitalized title. Always remember that you should justify how unemployment leads to the effect that you have chosen. Make sure to use transitional words such as start with, to clarify, to explain, in fact, to be precise, in addition, moreover, therefore, thus, in conclusion, to sum up, to say it in simple words, and others. Revise your essay by checking your ideas, and then edit for grammatical mistakes, spelling mistakes, and punctuation mistakes. I wish you the best, our students, and may God be your companion.